This is my house when I was a kid in Binghamton, New York, between the ages of 7 and 18. I Googled it just for a lark and found that it was a rug and carpet cleaning place, which was a shock. This was a couple of years ago. So I decided to combine the past with the present and have my mom cleaning carpets in front of the house while my dad brings out more carpets to clean. So she's the rug cleaner, carpet cleaner. This is Dad in front of the house on the front porch feeding my mourning doves in New York City, though there were no mourning doves that I remember as a kid in front of the house. These are very big, bigger than mine, and bigger than mourning doves mostly. My dad used to feed squirrels, so I just replaced it with mourning doves. These are 18 by 24 in acrylic on Bristol board. Now it's my mom feeding piglets that she had as a kid in Pennsylvania when she was a coal miner's daughter, and they had little piglets as pets. We didn't have pigs or piglets in our house, so this is all made up. And that's my '39 Chevy Coupe in the driveway. My sister Pat is feeding a dog on the front porch. From the front porch, she's was the one that brought animals home mostly, and she brought home a dog that I loved as a kid called Fella. And so the dog is basically that dog, um, but the markings, much of the markings are my present cat, Flesh. And there's the Chevy facing the other way, my '39 Chevy Coupe. Now we're inside the house, same period of time, mixture of past and present. And Pat is looking at a TV show on a 15-inch screen that's off view because there's another panel which I didn't include in this. And Fella is humping her leg, which she used to do when I was a kid. My leg, not my sister's leg. Used to disgust my mother. And she's in the background, my mother on the phone, and my dad is reading a newspaper. And there's those rugs piled up to be cleaned. This is in the kitchen. Mom is washing saxophones, and my sister Pat is drying them. And these are mine, but that never happened, and it's not a good idea to wash saxophones, I don't think. I never heard of that. So it's completely made up. And unseen in the background is my dad coming up from the cellar with a roll of carpets to be cleaned. So it's still mixing the two. Kitchen, that's accurate for the kitchen back then. My mom on my roof here in New York City, in the skylight. And this is not my sister, this is my character, Sally. And Mom is sweeping the roof because she was a clean freak. And the roof is really mine because I'm on the top floor and it's over my head. And the skylight is an artist thing with the light coming from the north but I never use it. I mean, in those ways, I like the light, but I paint at night, so just a pleasant lighting. Now Sally has gone up onto the end of the skylight and is looking out towards the city north. So Sally, as me, is a little bit more adventuresome than Pat, my sister. So that's why there's a distinction, though. Every time you see a picture of Sally, it looks like my sister Pat. Every time you see Pat, it looks like Sally. This is my father or Jack. I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. Looking off the roof, the same roof at the other end. Empire State Building's in the background. Mourning doves are flying over his head. And he's leaning a little bit tentatively forward to look down at the street, just like I would.